I couldn't be happier with the results of the surgery.
Hi, I'm Grant Garcia, one of the sports knee and shoulder surgeons here. Today we're going to show you a video testimonial. This is a young gentleman who unfortunately had suffered 2 failed ACLs previously by outside institution, and then came to me for his potential 3rd ACL. It turns out that he had a little more of a complex issue. One, he had pretty large bone tunnels, so we unfortunately had to do a 2-stage ACL. But the other issue was he had some pain as well as instability, and it turns out his entire medial meniscus, or the meniscus on the outside, was missing. So we had to do a little more complex procedure and ended up doing a medial meniscus transplant with a new ACL, and we were able to use his own tendon since we were able to do the quad tendon. So we did a quad tendon revision ACL with a medial meniscus transplant, and this not only reduced his pain issues, reduced issues with his potential injury to his cartilage in the future, but also it added stability since we added back his secondary stabilizer, and this should hopefully reduce his chances of having problems with this ACL. So hopefully you enjoyed the video testimonial, and thanks.
So I've had 3 ACL reconstruction surgeries up to this point. The first 2 were just ACL reconstructions with some minor trimming to the meniscus, both done by the same surgeon. Again, I suffered ACL injuries and had to, after my 3rd injury, had to get another opinion and seek multiple opinions of different doctors, and that's when I met Grant Garcia. He did a lot of research and coordinating with his colleagues as to what the best path forward was. I was experiencing a lot of instability with the knee and even locking at times where I couldn't put any weight on the knee. And so Grant did an immediate cleanup of the meniscus and then tried to look for the best path forward. And that had to be a meniscus transplant, ACL reconstruction. So this recovery, in comparison to my first 2 ACL surgeries, was pretty similar, although a lot more difficult in the beginning. The first 2 weeks were quite difficult, and there was a lot of pain and swelling, which is normal, but more so than the first 2. By about the 3-month mark, I was probably where I was at from a normal ACL reconstruction surgery standpoint. And I just constantly was having checkups with Grant and my physical therapist. Everything seemed to be going well, and I was starting to return to normal activities by about the 9-month mark. Now that I'm not 9 months out of surgery, I feel like I have a completely new knee again. It hasn't felt this strong or stable since before the first initial injury that led to the first surgery, and I can feel a lot more stability in the knee, and I am also void of any concern for arthritis down the line now that I have a replaced meniscus, which is a huge plus because after my first 2 surgeries, arthritis was definitely in the future for me. And now my knee feels great, although there is more work to do, but I couldn't be happier with the results of the